Stocks on the move. LVTX Lava Therapeutics still holding a gain of 90.42% after running up to 150% in the pre-market session. So I think it has lost about 60% from that time, and we had various projections. Some of them were met, and about 2 of them were met, and the others weren't met, but it's still holding up, just as we expected. It was going to retrace in the regular session, and that is the case. It has since that time it has broke through support to Fibonacci projections we had, downward projections we had 5.64 and 4.87. so right now it is just hovering above the 4.39 level. Okay, so we pretty much still reiterating the targets we had: 5.55, 6.01 and 6.1 up to 6.29. So the company received about $50 million from the agreement they signed with HLGN concerning some cancer drug and all that stuff. So that's why the stock rallied, and we have 28 million shares across the tape for the stock. Let's see whether if it's optionable. Okay, it's not optionable. So LVTX still holding the gain of 90.83 in this session of the 26th of September 2022. Okay, let's move on to IMPX. A-Bridge's impact has gained 26.84%. I'm not sure if it rallied in the pre-market session, but it has been extended nicely here on its 1 minute live chart. Not a very steep angle of attack, not a very steep one. Let's get the news. There isn't any news there. Volume is at 1.287 million shares. Is it optionable? Let's have a look and see. It is optionable. So these contracts will expire on the 21st of October. Let's see whether we have any indication as to the direction or rather to the expectations of the option traders here. Okay, let us have a look and see. Open interest $10, 7. Okay, we actually have 12.50. So they are looking at 12.50 for IMPX. Will it get there? And also obviously $10 is not far away, so they have probably moved on to $12.50. Volume is at 1.287. Let's see whether we can come up with any projection ourselves. So we take this peak of 10.09 and take this pivot of 9.78. so that's at 10.0, okay, 10.08 and 9.79. so that will give us a difference of 0.29 multiplied by our favorite extension level of 2.618. we have 0.759. so we add that to 9.78. we have 10.53. so it's just in between the just in between these two prices that have that currently have the largest open interests, that is the $10 and the 12.50 for IMPX. So we haven't found any news concerning that stock, so let's move on to the next one. The next stock is TCRT. TCRT, Alaunos Therapeutics Inc., also extending as it gained 21.39%. Angle of attack was steep before, but so far I think it has been moving sideways pretty much. Momentum very strong as well. Other RSI equally very strong. Buyers are in control. Volume momentum is also very strong as well. Let's see whether there's any news. TCRT is a penny stock. There's no news. It's also optionable as well. Volume is at 2.680 million shares. Okay, what's the projection? Okay, open interest. Okay, for 250. Okay, there's a projection towards 250, and also there's also a projection towards $5 as well. Okay, even $2. Okay, $2 is already in the money. So 18,651. A lot of shares, a lot of contracts here. So the projection is towards 250 for TCRT, based on what option traders are playing or have done. So let's see what we can project from here. Okay, 2.12 and 2.01. That will give us difference of 0.11 multiplied by 2.618. We have 0.28798. we add that to 2.11. we have 2.39. 2.39 for TCRT. So let's remind ourselves again of the projection they have there. It's towards the 250. So our own projection is not exactly 250, but not far from that, just 11 cents shy. Okay, the next one is ADTX. It's gained 20% roughly. It's actually cooling off and trying to extend again. Momentum is waning, so to RSI as well. Let's see whether we can get any news. There's some news here. Okay, let's see here. Intercoastal Capital LLC reports 9.9% passive stake in ADTX Inc. as of September 16th. Okay, that's the news there. And you see that disclosure here as well. Okay, so it's also optionable. Can we get any projection? Let's see. Okay, not enough projection there for ADTX. Okay, let's see whether we can determine any sort of okay, since the stock has cooled off. Okay, let's see. Let's take this high of this peak of 3.32 and 3.07. 3.32 and 3.07. that will give us a difference of 0.25 multiplied by 2.618. we have 0.6545. add that to 3.29. we have 3.94 for ADTX. 3.94. Okay, next one's HLGN. is holding a gain of 20.65, just moving sideways. RSI is also just not wonderful. So RSI is just slightly above 50, just right on the border between the buy and sell territories. And momentum is also not wonderful as well. Let's see if there's any news. There's no news. Okay, open interest here we have for HLGN we have 3,054. You could say yes, maybe they are projecting a move towards 750, but it looks like a long shot. $7.5. So okay, let's see whether we can determine something here. 1.71 and 1.66. That's not a lot. 1.71 and 1.66. That will give us a difference of 0.05 multiplied by 2.618. Okay, we add that to the current price of 1.665. We have 1.79, so 1.79 for HLGN. Okay, we move on to SHPH Shuttle Pharmaceuticals, up 25.74. No news there. No, not optionable as well. Volume 10.199 SHPH. Let's see whether we can determine a price. Take this peak of 7.28 and take this $6.84. That will give us a difference of 0.42. We'll multiply that by 2.618. We have 1.09. We add that to 7.17. We have 8.26. That's our target for SHPH. 8.26. Okay, move on to MYMD. MYMD Pharmaceuticals is holding a gain of 18.26%. Okay, no news. Optionable. Okay, volume is at 258,907. Let us take this peak of 2.69 and 2.69 and this low of 2.56. That'll give us a difference of 0.13 multiplied by 2.618, 0.34. Add that to 2.62. We have 2.96. Okay, let's look at BEAT, heat beam. Okay. It's gained 21.63%. Momentum is strong. RSI equally strong as well. Let's see what the news is. No news. Volume is 2.693. Let's see the order book. Okay, gain is now 21.16. So let's see whether we can come up with any projection. Let's take this high of 2.48 and 2.43. Doesn't look like a lot. Okay, let's look at another chart and see whether we can do a projection from there. .41 and 2.31. Okay, so we have difference of 0.1 multiplied by 2.618, add that to 2.45. I have 2.711 for BEAT. .71. Okay, let's look at the next one. The next one is SCPH. SC Pharmaceuticals Inc. It's gained 20.18%. No news. Volume is 260,000. Optionable. Have it. Let's see. It's optionable. SCPH. So let's take this shoulder of trying to skyrocket the penny stock. Let's take this shoulder high of 5.41 and this low of 5.25. That will give us a difference of 0.16 multiplied by 2.618. Add that to 5.49. 5.9. That's our target for SCPH. Okay, let's look at SCWO. 37 for Water Inc. It's holding a gain of 15.38%. Let's see whether there's any news. There's no news. Volume is 62,013. No options. Okay, let's take this high of 3.45 and 3.18. Will give us the difference of 0.23. Divided by 2.618, we have 0.6. Add that to 3.45. We'll have 4.05 for SCWO. Okay. So these are some of the stocks in the move in the session of the 26th of September 2022. See what you make all of them. There's no guarantee any of those targets will be met, and just know how you invest and play with your money. Thank you very much for watching this video.